Hey guys, it's Sydney at TRG. Today I'm checking out the Sole E35 Elliptical. This is a mid-range model from Sole that has a little bit of everything. It has the same features as the higher end ellipticals, but it's priced a little bit more reasonably and it's been updated. So let's jump in and check it out. Okay, so let's start out with the construction of the Sole E35. Its footprint is 70 inches long, 31 inches wide, and 70 inches tall. It isn't the largest or the smallest elliptical from Sole. It's somewhere in the middle when it comes to the size, features, and price. And the E35 is a large machine. It doesn't fold up, and it weighs 211 pounds, so it's best kept in a designated spot, but it can be moved when needed. There's this rear transportation wheel, so when you pick it up, it engages those front wheels so you can move it around. It is heavy though, so just keep this in mind. And the frame is steel, and it supports the base with these 3 floor stabilizers. And underneath each stabilizer are 2 feet, and the rear 4 are adjustable, so you just have to use a wrench to be able to adjust them to plant the elliptical on the floor. The front 2 aren't adjustable. We would like to see this upgraded so they are adjustable on a future upgrade, but overall the E35 is stable to use and it's good for most people. It handles up to 350 pounds of user weight. And the pedals are large. They're 15 inches long and 8 inches wide, so they can support most people. And the bottoms are textured just to help your feet from slipping. And they're not padded, so they don't have an extra foam padding, so just keep that in mind, but they're still comfortable. They're just firm underfoot, and they're definitely supportive. And they adjust in 2 different positions, so they can be positioned fairly flat, and then you can also angle that toe downward a little bit more, depending on which is more comfortable for you. And the red handle on the back is where you can adjust it. And being able to angle it helps prevent toe numbness, which is definitely common on ellipticals because your foot doesn't entirely lift up off the pedal with each stroke. And these pedals move just a standard elliptical motion that's primarily forward and back. And the stride length is 20 inches long. It's non-adjustable. The stride length is actually, I think, really great for most people, especially taller folks. For me, I'm only 5'1", and I actually found the stride length to be a little bit more comfortable on the E35 than the larger E95 model from Sole. The E35 is a little bit narrower just with its size, which makes it a little bit more comfortable, I've found, when using it. And then it still offers that long stride that's great for taller folks. And under each pedal is this dual rail system that has these rollers, so it makes the pedals feel really smooth and stable. And the handles, these moving handles move in conjunction with the pedals to provide a standard elliptical movement too. So on the E35, you get a total body low impact workout. And the handles provide multiple areas to grip, really depending on your height. So for me, I'm most comfortable using it in the lower half, while our taller reviewers who are over 6 foot are more comfortable using the upper half of the handles. And they have a grippy texture, and also the adjustment buttons here are easy to reach even for me. And the lower handles here are non-moving. They're really great for targeted lower body training, so you can hang on to them to really isolate your lower body. And they're also really helpful when you're getting on and off the elliptical. So even when it's unplugged, those pedals and the handles will move. So being able to grip onto these that don't move is really helpful. And the Sole E35 is a front drive elliptical, so its flywheel is positioned at the front and has a good weight of 25 pounds. And really the flywheel helps to contribute to the overall stability of the machine. And this one is evenly weighted, which makes the pedal strokes feel really smooth and consistent. And personally, I really like this design because it keeps the weight primarily centered at the front and helps keep the console stable and in place, and also helps cut down a little bit on that footprint. And the E35 uses magnetic resistance, so there are 20 levels to work with, which they provide a pretty good range of tension. And then there's also 20 levels of incline, so this helps give you a little bit more variability with that resistance. The magnetic resistance is practically silent, and the incline can be heard slightly when it's adjusting, but overall it's pretty quiet. I'm gonna hop on the E35 in a moment so you can listen to it. And for that incline, you just want to factor in the step-up height, which is the height from the lowest pedal to the floor, which is 14 inches. And that's when it's at the lowest level of the incline, which is level 1. And then when you incline it up to level 20, that step-up height increases to 16 inches. So you just want to make sure that you factor in the step-up height along with your height, just to make sure that you have a tall enough ceiling to safely use the E35. And Sole includes a really nice warranty. The elliptical comes with a lifetime coverage for the frame and flywheel, 2 years for electronics and parts, 1 year for labor, and 90 days for cosmetic items. And we definitely recommend having at least 2 people set it up due to its size and its weight. The E35 has been upgraded to include this 10-inch touchscreen. And this isn't the largest touchscreen, but it's easy to see and reach, and it's fixed into the console, and then the entire console tilts up and down so you can get a better view depending on your height. And there aren't many adjustment buttons on the console, but overall it's still pretty functional. The adjustment buttons on the handles are easy enough to reach, like I mentioned. It would be nice to have some additional adjustment buttons on the console, but overall, this design works well. The fan up above the screen is pretty weak. You can angle the vents, but the air output isn't really enough to cool you off, unfortunately. And we do wish that the speaker volume went a little bit louder. Some of the videos that you can stream on the screen are louder than others, so some are a little bit harder to hear than others. But adjusting the volume on the screen is pretty easy. There's just this icon in the top left corner. There's also a wireless charging pad that works with compatible phones below the screen. And there you can also place your phone just on the ledge, so you can use it as a device rack. Plus there's the adjustable device rack up top for your larger tablet. And then there's a cup holder down below the console that holds your water. Now my favorite part about the console is the content. What we really appreciate from Sole is that all of the content on the screen is included without an additional subscription fee. And the E35 has onboard workout programs that are all pretty standard. You can see them all here. You can create custom workouts, you can take a fitness test. And these are typically kind of what you see from commercial treadmills and public gyms. So they have preset resistance and incline levels that are set beforehand, and then these are reflected in charts to show the overall format of the workouts so you know what to expect. And then there's also 12 preloaded streaming apps. So you have apps like Netflix, YouTube, Hulu, Amazon Prime Video. These are all available to log into your account for each app, so you can stream from them using the E35. You can also screen mirror content from your phone. So screen mirror that to the screen in case something that you want to watch isn't available with these apps. And the E35 is also compatible with the Sole Plus app, which makes it easier to create your own profile on the screen, so you can save your workout history, and it also saves your login information for these apps just so you don't have to re-log in every time you go on to use the E35. And the Sole Plus app offers some trainer-led studio workouts for free too, so you have the option. So for content, the E35 really offers a lot. All right, now we're gonna check out the E35 in action so you can see and hear it for yourself. But first, make sure to like and subscribe. We review all kinds of fitness equipment. We also partner with brands for giveaways, so make sure you subscribe for that. All right, so now I'm just on the lowest incline, which is level 1, and I'm on the lowest resistance level, which is level 1. I'm gonna turn it up to level 10 on the resistance. And here's resistance level 20. All right, returning back to just a medium resistance. Now I'm going to incline it up to level 20. So here it is, fully inclined. When it's inclining, you can hear that motor a little bit, but overall, the E35 is really quiet. Thanks for watching our review of the Sole E35 Elliptical. We really like that the 10-inch touchscreen includes onboard workout programs and streaming apps like Netflix without an additional subscription fee. And along with all of the tech features, the construction is solid with a 25-pound flywheel, a 350-pound weight limit, and a 20-inch pedal stride that makes it a well-rounded elliptical for most people. The 20 levels of resistance and incline are quiet, and they provide a good range of tension for low-impact full-body workouts. You can also charge your phone on the console and screen mirror content from your device for even more streaming options. And the pedals are adjustable to help prevent foot numbness. Some things to keep in mind is that the fan is pretty weak, and the E35 requires a designated space to use it. It does have front transportation wheels and a rear handle for when you need to move it though. Make sure to head over to treadmillreviewguru.com to learn more about the Sole E35, and you can click the link in the description to see the current price. This is our affiliate link, and purchasing through here helps us out so we can keep making reviews like this for you. And make sure to like and subscribe. We work to test all of the latest fitness equipment. We also partner with brands to give away equipment, so make sure you don't miss out on those. I'm Sydney at TRG. I'll see you next time.